This is the new front line. We weren't allowed on the COVID ward. Londonderry's Altanagelvin Hospital gave us these pictures. They're battling the highest infection rate in the UK and Ireland. Doctors say things are worse than they were at this point in the spring.
Where are we going to be if this keeps happening? We're going to be in great difficulties because as of today, and I've just come from the ward, we are struggling to find beds for people who are presenting to the emergency department acutely unwell with COVID. So if this keeps happening, more and more of the background non-COVID services are going to come under pressure.
Brexit hasn't put police checkpoints on the Northern Ireland border. COVID has. With a high number of cases in border counties like Donegal and Derry, they're advising against all but essential travel, and calls for an all-island response are growing.
This virus doesn't understand or recognise international borders. We need to act together. Anytime we've acted together, it's been almost accidental. But the executive in the north, the government in Dublin need to be doing the same thing. And I think we're now in the territory where we need to give people some hope that we will have a Christmas out of this, and that may mean a very strong lockdown for a few weeks.
Lisneal College has 8 teachers out of action, either ill or self-isolating. But the head teacher fears numbers will go in the wrong direction if schools have to shut again.
We know where the children are, we can trace, we have tight protocols in school, we can oversee that. And I would just worry that a circuit breaker might lead these children to essentially go out, do their normal socialising, and then the tracing absolutely falls apart.
The number of cases here is now doubling every 7 days. The number of hospital admissions doubling every 9 days. If they continue on that trajectory, hospitals like this one are just 2 weeks away from having more patients than they did during the first wave. The historic walls of this city provide no defence against a modern invisible enemy. Streets are quiet, business is struggling. But with COVID-19 on the rise again, Northern Ireland's devolved government may have no option but a short-term circuit-breaking lockdown. David Blevins, Sky News in Derry.